But now it's time to talk about one of the not-so-great things that's happened at the end of the regular season, and that is the District 32 4A Executive Committee meeting about the eligibility problems at Ed Couch-Elsa and whether Ed Couch-Elsa will lose all 10 of their games and not go to the playoffs. Mission Veterans would go in their place. Mercedes would be the district champs. Greg, what is this whole thing about?
Well, there's a long history here, obviously, between the teams in the district, but there's a long history of ineligible players around. I mean, I go back to some of the research I've done on the 1937 Edinburgh Bobcats, who won the district title, beat Harlingen by a point. Harlingen turned around and accused them of having an eligible player, and indeed they did. Edinburgh had to forfeit the district title. So what it's about is, I suppose, a rule violation, but there's also probably some sort of, if not petty jealousy, then certainly a rivalry behind it.
Yeah, it's too bad when politics starts getting involved in what should be a political free zone, which is high school football. It'd be lovely just to watch the kids out there go out and play their hearts out, and whoever wins on the field ends up coming through in the end. I mean, from everything I'm hearing, Ed Couch-Elsa is gonna go ahead and go to the playoffs. This is not going to happen. We'll find out tomorrow if that's true or not. I hope it is. If you're Mercedes, do you want the district championship this way? If you're Mission Veterans, do you want to make the playoffs this way? Who's thinking about the kids at Ed Couch-Elsa who have played their hearts out for 11 straight weeks and now maybe they're not going to go anywhere? Wouldn't that be horrible? Who's thinking about the kids in this situation? Jake, is anybody thinking about the kids, or are they just thinking about their own personal interests?
Joe Solis does what he's supposed to do. He's created a winning program. He brought tradition to Ed Couch-Elsa, or kept the tradition going. And I hate that we have to talk about this, for the second straight year.
Sure.
It's wrong what they're doing over there. The guy wins. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and to find or nitpick or just find some kind of scandal, it's just wrong.
Crabs in a bucket is the phrase that a lot of people use around these parts. Whenever somebody rises to the top, gets things done, starts to look better, then there's always someone there to, instead of trying to boost them up and make everybody look better, they'd rather drag them back down into the bucket.
I guess, just to be on the bad guy here.
Sure.
Technically speaking, if a rule was violated,
no, absolutely
then it
right.
has to be followed. It just seems in this particular case, and of course we're not going to go into the particulars, but is everybody's house in order on this? I mean,
those in glass houses,
well,
maybe shouldn't be throwing any rocks. Yeah, you never know. But, it's not what we should be talking about, basically, at this time, and let's hope that it goes no further, and after tomorrow afternoon. By the way, Ed Couch-Elsa fans, if you want to see what could have been, you look over at the other sideline against Tuloso Midway. There's Joe Sindahar, who's a darn good coach, brought Tuloso Midway to the playoffs for the first time in 42 years, was a winner at Laredo as well. Could not get it done at Ed Couch-Elsa. Does that make him a bad coach? No, but it lets you know what Joe Solis had to go through to win at Ed Couch-Elsa, and for 6 straight years.